Engineering to Legal, describe data flows for privacy reviews. Welcome! In this micro-lesson, we turn technical build notes into a clear story that lawyers and executives can trust. Our aim is to bridge engineering details to legal risk so decisions are fast and defensible. We'll answer 4 essentials: what data we handle, why we need it, how it moves and is protected, and who touches it. Keep the tone concise, verifiable, and neutral. Facts over hype. Imagine you're explaining your system to a regulator and a CTO at the same table. By the end, you'll have a repeatable template for crisp, compliant documentation. Start with a simple pipeline. Source right-pointing arrow. Transform right-pointing arrow. Store right-pointing arrow share. Name each step so anyone can trace a record end to end. For example, web app captures form data, ETL job validates and hashes IDs, data warehouse stores tables, and BI tool shares dashboards. Name systems, services, and vendors explicitly, e.g., app servers, message queues, cloud buckets, analytics providers. Then identify triggers and frequency, real-time on user submit, hourly batch via scheduler, or daily exports. Clear flows expose dependencies, reduce surprises, and make risk reviews faster and more objective. List the exact fields with examples. Email, e.g., jane@company.com. IP address, e.g., 203.0.113.5. Device ID, page path, plan type, billing amount. Label each field's sensitivity: personal, email, IP, sensitive, health, precise location, derived risk score, churn probability. Ambiguity creates risk. Specifics create trust. State retention and deletion rules per field or table, like raw logs, 30 days, aggregates, 12 months, user requests, delete within 30 days. Note irreversible transforms, hashing, truncation, and document exceptions with owners and review dates. Explain the user value and business need in plain language. We collect emails to deliver receipts and notify about service changes. Then cite the legal basis tied to each purpose: consent, marketing emails, contract, account provisioning, billing, or legitimate interest. Basic fraud detection. Be precise, not broad. Note consent surfaces and preferences. Where consent is captured, sign up checkbox, settings page, how it's recorded, timestamp, version, and how users can change choices. Align purposes with data fields. If a field doesn't support a purpose, question why it's collected. Document who can access and why, focusing on roles, not names. Support views account metadata to resolve tickets. Finance views invoices to reconcile payments. Engineering accesses logs for incident response. List security measures: at-rest and in-transit encryption, strong authentication, MFA, SSO, role-based access, and audit logs with retention and review cadence. Emphasize data minimization and least privilege. Default to no access, grant the minimum needed, time-bound elevated access, and review permissions quarterly. Clear controls reduce both breach impact and regulatory exposure. Differentiate internal versus external recipients. Internal: product analytics, finance, support. External: email service provider, payment processor, cloud storage, analytics vendor. For cross-border flows, state where data is stored and processed, and list safeguards like SCCs or approved frameworks. Name subprocessors and their status, security review date, DPAs in place, and monitoring cadence. Include data categories each recipient gets and the purpose. If a vendor isn't strictly necessary, say so and propose consolidation. Transparency here speeds vendor risk approvals and avoids last-minute blockers. Call out known risks honestly. Re-identification from combining datasets, overcollection beyond purpose, or misscoped access in shared dashboards. Pair each risk with a mitigation. Aggregation at cohort level, pseudonymization with salted hashing, field-level encryption, and access reviews. Describe user rights handling, how users access their data, delete accounts or specific fields, and opt out of marketing or analytics. Note SLAs, tooling, ticket system, privacy portal, and verification steps. Clarity about gaps and actions builds credibility with both auditors and users. Keep it short and clear, 1 to 2 sentences per step, no jargon. Prefer strong verbs and concrete nouns. The app sends hashed emails to the especially for receipts. Use present tense and save passive voice for when the actor is irrelevant. Logs are retained for 30 days. End each section with open questions and assumptions. Assumption: IPs are truncated at capture. Open question: do we need full IPs for fraud? This invites review, surfaces risks early, and creates a living document that engineers, lawyers, and stakeholders can all trust.